Hello? Sorry about that. Let's see if I can... Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. That made me sweat a little bit. Okay, let's keep going. I'm gonna guess that nothing that important. I'm gonna guess I didn't miss anything that important. Because I don't have time. I don't want to restart that. We'll see if my computer crashes again, but that's troubling because this is my good computer. But this is why I'm getting a new one, because this one is old. Thank you for sticking around. Sorry about that. It's one of these times where I really hate technology.
Enemies ahead, a lot of them.
Let us see if they've heard the legends of the Dread Wolf. Begone, Darkspawn!
God, my computer took such a long time to get that stream back up, too. Like, it wasn't just, like, a matter of, like, rebooting. It was, like, waiting for the connection to come back on.
I've got the set up, you do the rest. Now it's your turn.
I guess that's one of the upsides of using a PS5. But again, that doesn't make sense why it would crash, because it's not doing anything. It's not processing a game. It's just processing graphics from a separate engine. Is it running hot? It's my rig isn't running that hot. I'm wondering if there's like a bug in like how it's reading temperatures.
I am sorry.
For what, Solus? Betraying the Inquisitor and breaking her heart? Trying to tear down the Veil, killing Varric, using blood magic on Rook's mind and then betraying them? Or maybe you're sorry for destroying the Titan's spirits, stripping our dreams from us and creating the Darkspawn.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I figured it out that it wasn't working, but yeah. Yeah, if it wasn't working, I was gonna let you know. And if for some reason I just lost my phone apparently, but because I used it to tweet about this. Yeah, you know something about betraying your people, wouldn't you? Yeah, but that laying into it was deserved.
Join Gillenane in death.
Darkspawn ahead have an emissary.
Abominations. Their twisted magic corrupts the fade. You will threaten this world no longer.
Okay, now you're just overcompensating, Solus.
Elganan populates his armies with the cruel and the brutal. No brilliant tacticians, only those he can dominate and those who wish to become like him. But you, Rook, your team is made from the clever, the wise, and the loyal. You honored their strengths to make them yours. And that is why you are going to defeat him.
Shut up. This might be a surprise to you, Solus, but sucking up to me is it's a little late for that. Ow.
I've got the setup, you do the rest.
Whatever intelligence Elganan has set to direct the Blight, we are not far from it. Beyond the Blight there, perhaps.
Everybody's just giving him the silent treatment. We love it. I would do the same thing.
Do you feel it? The Blight reacts to my presence.
We get it, you're special.
There. That must be the source of whatever intelligence guides it. If you can destroy the mind guiding the Blight, we may be able to reach the palace. I can accompany you no further. My presence will only draw the Blight to you.
Would the Blight be happier if Solus died? Because we can do that. Oh,
Laura, what did they do to her? We are out of time. I will defeat the Archdemon. Once Elganan is mortal,
I doubt you will.
the final blow must be yours. I can think of no one better to wield this.
I still don't trust you.
You need that dagger for your ritual. I'm supposed to believe you just give it to me?
If you do not trust me to uphold my oath, that is all the more reason for the dagger to be out of my hands. Please, Rook. Good luck. When next
Yeah,
we
right.
meet,
Like it will not fall by my hand. I'm like, yeah. I thought the same thing. I'm like, you're gonna make someone else do it then, probably, or it's gonna be by accident. Turning into a wolf to fight a dragon is kind of like bringing a knife to a gunfight, you know?
Alright, Solus takes down the Archdemon. That makes Elgin unmortal. We kill him with the Lyrian dagger. First.
Come on, we have to get to Balar.
This game wouldn't deny us fighting another dragon, would it? Which tells me that Solus is gonna fail. But yeah, I still don't trust you.
Balara, can you hear me?
Why is the blight letting her go?
We're gonna get you out of there.
Balara is gone. There is only the will of Elgrenot. Giver of life. And death.
Now I'm just nervous that this system's gonna crash again.
More Venatori. They've got mages.
Yeah, I don't know if getting her out of there is gonna help, but we'll try. And I definitely would rather see Balara there than Nev, sorry. Asian on Asian hate. Ow! Do we save her or not? Okay, she looks better.
You are not my god! Get out of my head! Rook? He was all I could hear. It was my mind, but he made me want to help him.
It's okay. You're free now. You're safe.
The red eyes
None of us are safe.
don't.
Once Elganon is dead,
Wait, you can't kill Elgernon yet. If you do, look out!
The red eyes don't inspire a lot of confidence.
come on!
Morgan!
Quickly now! Destiny is a heavy burden to bear. And growing heavier by the moment.
The red eyes really don't inspire a lot of confidence.
You made it.
Not my first giant monster.
Apologies for missing the War Council. We got inside the city with the Veil Jumpers.
It gave us a chance to finally strike back at the Venatori.
Whatever you did unblocked entrances to the Divine's Manor. It also destroyed some of the Blight.
It'll come back. I can still feel it. I don't think I'm the only mage he used like this.
Valara, you're alive.
Rook freed me, but I learned things when I was in that blight eruption. We need to talk.
We will. But first, we need to get you to a healer.
We'll take care of her.
Thanks. I'll join you in a bit. Just want to check on everyone else coming in. While we still have time.
Elgernon and the Venatori have destroyed my city. This is our final chance to take it back. We will win, Rook, or die trying.
Elganon's magic twists the Fade. Let us see your watcher correct him.
Prepare well, Rook.
You're dense.
Rook, the Venatori brought death to Mindrathus. We've made many of them pay, but they still owe us a balance.
You take care of Elgardan. We'll keep after his remaining followers on the ground. Minrathus, all of Thedas, will remember the crows on this day. Let's see this done.
Got some civilians out through the catacombs.
There's extra supplies here. I can get them across the city.
Are you sure? Hate to admit it, but Solus really came through for us. Now it's just Elganon we have to deal with. Good luck.
We'll keep watch on the city down here.
Cowards. Honor the fallen. Well, thankfully we don't have any except for Davrin, so if Balara wasn't a hero, would we have to kill her? I wouldn't be surprised if that's what would have to happen.
Watch her, Rook. You've prepared a chamber for the dead. I thank you.
They will be taken to grave or pyre once our battle has ended, as their beliefs dictate. For now,
They wait, and we attend them. If you wish to pay your respects.
It's been years since I fought in a battle like this.
The Crows defeated the Venatori at the gates, thanks to you and the Lords.
The pleasure was all mine. I got to dust off the daggers for good people. Rest up while you can. You'll need it.
I told the...
We've all had enough of Elgernon's tyranny.
Be sure to silence him.
The Archdeacon. Rook, it's been a hard fight to get here.
And against stranger foes than we imagined.
It's almost the end now.
We have this, Rook. I know it.
No, we did. Why does that sound like an asshole?
Rook, stand firm.
Where were you?
His hiding's back.
Where were you to help? Not a lot of stone magic happening.
Go finish this.
When this is done.
You've got this.
Get out there and do what you do best.
'Tis almost time for this story to end. Are you ready to write the final chapter?
They'll find a way.
Of that,
Oh,
I have no doubt.
were they gonna show like the uncovered bodies of our people?
You've got this.
Abundance.
Oh, this way. Saving just in case this PC dies again.
He was in my head the whole time. It was like I wanted to help him.
Oh, Belle. I'm sorry.
He's filled with the blight, and I think I am too. Rook.
The gods have taken too many people from us already. Maybe the Wardens can help you, Balara. But even if they can't, I promise you that Elganon will die.
No, you can't. That's what I needed to tell you. When Elgarnon was in my mind, I was kind of in his too. I could feel him. His mind, his magic, his life force. It's tied to the Veil. His life is the only thing holding the Veil in place.
I felt the Veil weaken when Gillenane fell. I expect that when Solus imprisoned the other gods, he bound them all thus. And now
See?
that Elganon is the only one left.
If we kill him, the veil collapses.
Which is why Solus gave me the dagger.
Lying piece of shit.
That smug, backstabbing little shit. Even with the fate of the world at stake, Solus takes time to double-cross the people trying to save it. We still have to kill Elganon. So what can we do? Can we tie the veil to something else to keep it in place?
For an enchantment like that, we'll need a specific substitute. The veil was made to be tied to the ancient elven gods.
So
Let's
tie
tie
Solus to it.
Solus. He's the only elven god left.
Binding him will require drawing his blood with the lyrium dagger.
And I doubt he's going to like the idea.
We've played too many games like this where we're like, we know to read in between the lines.
Cutting him to bind him to the veil. That's blood
The Inquisitor
magic.
isn't listening to this?
We do it if we have to. But only if we have to. What about this?
The dagger we made while you were in the Fade.
Once Elganon is dead, odds are good that Solus will need to do something else to complete his ritual. This dagger looks identical, but it can't cut through enchantments like the real thing. So if he tries to use it...
The backlash of such magic would render him helpless.
Unless he notices. You really want to try a bait and switch on the Dreadwolf?
Is there any chance at all, that he would listen to reason?
You tell me.
Speaking from the heart, Inquisitor?
Varric died trying to reason with him.
As did Mythal when Solus took her power.
We have you, Morrigan. You have Mythal's memories. And we have the essence of the other fragment of Mythal from the Crossroads.
Such power, even fragmented, is not to be taken lightly. Hold it for now, and when the time comes, if you believe the Dreadwolf's heart can be turned from this course, I shall try.
All right. We can deal with Solus.
Oh
when the
God,
time
what do we
comes.
do?
We still need to stop Elganon.
I don't.
first.
Okay,
He's in the palace above us.
Inquisitor, I love you, but I feel like Solus deserves
Once
this.
Solus takes down the Archdemon and renders Elganon mortal, we hit him with everything we've got.
Damn right we do.
I feel like he's kind
Time
of
for
beyond
ritual.
reasoning. I don't really
Stock up
know
on
if like
supplies, pay your respects,
I don't really know if
say
I
goodbye
want
to the people
to
you
like
love.
just
Be ready to go
yeah.
when I signal.
Yeah, maybe we should have convinced the Inquisitor to be like, yeah, he's don't.
You've got this. We didn't lose anybody. We hit the city that the Antam couldn't conquer and got out clean. We've even got Balara back. We're gaining people.
I'm ready to fight as long as our luck holds out.
Thanks for keeping Harding safe. She takes risks when she gets mad.
Harding takes risks when she gets mad.
She's itching to take a shot at Elgarnon. And probably Solus.
You're a big reason we got this far, Tosh.
Just point me at the dragons. Hey, listen. You helped me figure out who I was. I'm Ravani. I'm a dragon hunter. My mother didn't like that. But maybe she'd be proud of me anyway.
Shokra to Ebra, Tosh. I know she would.
I'm a better person because of you. So, thanks. Now let's go kick some ass.
Lucanus, everything all right?
We have made it here and fared well in the fight. Now we only have to wait. But Spike grows impatient. As do I. This may be the calm before a final storm, but I don't feel it.
If there's anything I can do...
Your presence has already helped.
It won't be much longer.
Elgernon's life is measured in hours. As for Solus, he used blood magic against you. He betrayed us. He pulled you into that prison. I leave his fate to you, but I will not let him hurt you.
Lucanus.
Whatever happens, my contract was for the blighted gods. Today it is fulfilled.
If I had never gone to the crows, if I'd never found you, I'm just so grateful I did.
As am I. More than I've ever told you. Rook, saying I owe you my life is not enough. You know my mind. I've assumed you know my heart because it beats for you. It's been beating. When I wanted you, when I was afraid to want you, tell me this ends with me asleep in your arms, and I will kill any god you ask.
Lucanus,
I love you, Rook, and I won't let you down.
I'm helping the Shadow Dragons with supplies while they're short-handed. Go on, pick out something nice.
I can't... This is a lot of good stuff that I can't afford.
Enjoy the view up there.
Of course Solus lied to us. Again. I expect it, and yet I'm surprised every time. But we're chipping away at Elgernon's forces. I thought that was impossible. He commands armies, and he's a god. Or really close to one, anyway. We even got Balara back. I keep thinking, something has to go wrong somewhere. Right?
Everyone's acting like Tavern didn't die. Wow, you're just waiting for the other shooter job, aren't you?
Sounds like you want something to go wrong. Looking for a bigger challenge, Harding?
No. No. A clear win is fine by me. Before this ends, in case things don't work out, I want you to know that I'm grateful for you. You believed in me when I couldn't, and you helped me see the strength I always had. Just one final push to the palace. We're so close, Rook.
For everyone out there that may not even know we're fighting for them.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Let's finish this.
I'm sure they did. Everyone is just in denial that Tavern died.
Oh, it is purest relief to see us all gathered.
Everything is great.
We reunited with Balara. What that poor girl has been through, and she's still returned to the fray. Elganon must fear what we might...
I never dreamed a pair of watchers would decide the fate.
To always watch over the boundaries of death, the Dread Wolf risks all realms touched by the Fade if he dares let our world be swallowed. He is, however, a former spirit. As such, Solus cannot help but listen to appeals to his nature.
I could try talking him down.
The spirits whisper. One way or another, I believe the Dread Wolf... You have been a dear companion, Rook. You accompanied me through death, and were the first to witness my return. I shall never forget that, through the ages that follow.
It's been good traveling with another watcher through all this.
To converse with someone else from the necropolis has been a comfort.
We're far from home, but its gates are always a step away.
How true. Now, let us save the land of the living.
I want to give Solus a chance, but I think he's run out of chances. Like a long time ago. You know? Like, they're presenting us with the choice, but I'm like, you're making it really, really hard for me to want to choose mercy. You know what I mean?
How are you feeling, Balara?
Everyone filled me in, told me about everything that happened since I've been gone. I knew Elgranon was doing something. I just didn't know how big it was. So,
This could have gone a lot worse.
you're finding the way through?
And the blight? How's it feeling?
Like, it's tying itself around me. It's in my blood, in my head, but it doesn't get to decide how even if it's only got a few chapters left. Let's make the most of each one of them.
Varric liked to say...
I always wanted to meet him. He sounded smart.
Yeah.
Rook, thank you.
For what?
For helping me put the ghosts of the past to rest. Now let's go kill a god.
You're thank you for sending me to my death.
Nev, how are you holding up?
I've seen reports from the city. The lost... But more are still standing than I might have bet on. Every person who gets through this is a win.
We're doing as well as can be expected.
We can't get overconfident.
There's more on your mind.
This started with Solus. It will end there, too. He played mind games with you, targeted emotions. People with power, sometimes it's best not to play their games. Other times you need to play them smarter. However this plays out, I'm ready. Minrathous has gone through enough. So have I.
So much has happened, but we wouldn't be standing here without you.
Sure you would. Though the group would lack a certain charm. When this is done, I'm not sure where I'll land or what it will look like. We've been through a lot on this one, but if you need a detective, you've got me on your case.
Thanks, Nev.
Anytime.
The lighting changed a little bit. Is that everyone? Didn't forget anyone, did I? I think that's everyone. 1, 2... Yeah, I think that's everyone.
I'm helping the Shadow Dragons with supplies while they're short-handed. Go on, pick out something nice. Enjoy the view up there.
A word, Rook?
Is there an option to... I don't want to take it, but is there an option to, like, actually tear open the veil and to just let it happen and to let everything go back to whence it was? I don't want to do that, but...
Any last
I'm guessing that there isn't.
'Tis a difficult battle you face, but you are among more allies than you know. You have purified the crossroads, uncovered ancient truths lost for ages, and earned the essence of Mythal. You are truly the champion of the Fade. Take this. Should your fight against Elganon grow desperate, invoke the memories of the Dreadwolf's rebels. For you, they will stand against tyranny one last time.
Okay. Sure, why not? I don't like that it takes away a spot from me, but that's okay. Might as well use it, right? I don't understand what happens if we reason with Solas, though. Is it like forcing him?
Bad news, everyone. Elganon's forces are gathering
Forcing
outside.
him versus like reasoning with him to become the Veil?
Master.
Our people will set up barricades, and we'll hold the enemy as long as we can. You need to start climbing.
One of us should help.
I'm going up there. I owe Elgranon for what he did.
You go to face a god, Rook, but any aid you might spare would be welcomed.
Companions who have experience in fighting in frontline combat or sieges. So Tosh? I think Tosh is our only option, right? Frontline combat or sieges. Harding, maybe? I think Tosh, right? I don't think anyone else besides Tosh or Harding. Companions who have better experience in frontline combat or sieges. I think Tosh is the only person, right? I think Tosh is all we have. Did I misgender them again?
Tosh, you up for it?
Yup.
We'll be cheering for you, Rook. All my best.
Oh, so we can't? We'll fight separately. Okay. Nev and... let's just... should we do Nev and Harding again? Oh god. Viper looks rough. Attractive, but rough. Very, you know, late 2000s Abercrombie and Fitch distressed rough. Okay. Yeah, I don't think anybody else can do frontline. We're a little lacking in that department. Do you really want to be sending runners to me?
Take him down.
Oh, too many pustules. Just push them off. Nope.
How do you think the others are doing? And everyone back down below.
They've got their job, we've got ours. We need to focus on the throne room. Solus is still fighting the Archdemon.
Until Solus kills it, Elgernon can't be killed.
Solus knows that as well as we do. He might betray us all, but he'll do whatever it takes to stop them.
Oh god!
Watch out!
Watch out!
Go back! Sucker. Oh god.
Someone follow up!
signed up for quite the job, didn't we?
I'm glad you were there. That you're still here.
Back at you, Lace.
Now we finish this. For Varric.
For Varric.
They really pulled a fight club on us.
The throne room. Knowing Elganon, we'll find him there.
Rook!
You made it.
Elgranon's using the Magisters to control the Blight, just like he used me. They're directing all of it at Solus. He won't make it without our help.
How do you know?
I can still feel it. Hear it.
The Blight.
I'll help Solus. Just get to the throne room.
Valara, what are you going to do? Easy. Oh god, we have 3. Okay, that's not good.
Just ahead. Everybody ready?
Whenever you are.
Let's finish this.
Okay. Okay, if there is another way, I think, like, maybe this is too nice of me. If... Where'd that come from? Because the thing is that if we turn Solus into the Veil, then this is gonna just start all over again, right?
Go!
That was a nervous smile. Because if someone's gonna be dumb enough to open the veil again, right? So, and then Solus is just going to turn into one of them. So if there is a way to break the cycle, I don't know. We'll see.
Creator. And I am this world's creator.
Well, the glamour that he uses is gone.
Every pointed spire and warding enchantment in this city is a child's unwitting imitation of the empire I built. I would have restored the glory. Your lives are too brief to remember.
I saw Demeter's Crossing and Weishaupt, and everywhere else you left your mark. I didn't see any glory. All I saw was a tyrant destroying everything he touches.
You mistake discipline for cruelty, a failing among those who lack a master's gentle guidance. We only destroyed because you resisted.
Yeah, that's the problem.
In the new empire, every child would have blossomed under my protection. And Gillenane, my brilliant sister, would have forged the blight into a tool of beauty.
Girl, way too many coulda, woulda, shouldas.
But she is dead. And all we have is this. Because of you.
Flatterer. Why are we still talking?
You are nothing. This entire world is my domain. Dragon's Law lives. I am invulnerable.
Oh, that's true. Why are we still fighting right now?
Pathetic.
Something's ready.
still not hearing why we should be afraid of Gillinane.
That's all I need.
Okay, very anime.
You haven't broken me. You will kneel.
No. No, no, no.
Oh, come now. You did as well as anyone could have, but you cannot deny the truth.
I can do this. I have to.
What are you gonna do?
Release them.
I gave you this power, child.
You are not my god.
Impossible. You will not.
Was it that easy? You couldn't have done that earlier? Wow, we really were denied a fight with a dragon.
You are mortal, Elganon. Enjoy it while it lasts. If you will not bow, you will burn. Your recalcitrance has doomed every pathetic creature in existence. I will sear the last glimmer of defiance from this wretched world. And from the ashes shall rise a blighted empire bound to me alone. There is no light save my glory, no refuge save my shadow, no desire save my perfected intention. I am creator and destroyer. I am will made manifest. I am.
Okay, Iron Man, we got it. Ooh.
It is done. The world owes you a debt, both for defeating Elganon and for bringing down the Veil. I am sorry for this final betrayal, but I will do what I can to minimize the damage. When you see the old world restored, please, Rook. I do not wish to fight against you.
Let's try this first.
I don't want to fight you either. But I don't want to see the world go through even more pain on top of what Elganon has done. Do you? This world is broken, Rook. Because of my mistakes. This is why you had to use me to escape the prison. It's made from regrets, and you're trapped in yours. You cannot understand that destroying everything won't erase your mistakes. You have a chance, right now, to save the world. Bind yourself to the Veil and stop it from falling.
Am I gonna regret this?
I cannot. To stop now would dishonor those I have wronged to come this far.
Even if those you wronged asked you to stop?
You think you've gone too far to come back? But you're wrong. I am here, walking the Denansharal with you.
I lied. I betrayed you.
I forgive you. All you have to do is stop.
Irabolas, Renan. But I cannot. Long before we met, I failed my oldest friend. She died for that failure. If I leave the Veil in place, I am destroying the world she wanted. And I will have... She will have died for nothing.
And whose fault is that, Dreadwolf?
Morrigan.
One appellation among many, I wear. I have been advisor to Orlais, Witch of the Wilds, daughter of Flemeth, and once, long ago, an old friend.
Mythal lives on in her, and in this. Mythal.
I pulled you from the Fade you loved and sent you into war. I used your wisdom as a weapon, and it broke you.
The things that I have done
are not for you alone to bear, my friend. The many wrongs we did together.
I'll enjoy watching him getting tricked later.
From my service.
Because I feel obligated to take this off because I was like, well, I earned it.
Banal nadas, arlathma venan.
My life force now sustains the veil. With every breath I take, I will protect the innocent from my past failures. The Titan's dreams are mad from their imprisonment. I cannot kill the Blight, but I can help to soothe its anger. I will go and seek atonement.
But you do not have to go alone.
Arkelas Virbanal.
Tel banal arama, vir shiral malasa, belanares.
Cool, you can have him.
Thank you, Rook.
Yeah, this ending's a little too clean for me. So where are they going? The Fade? So if we didn't get rid of the Blight, what do we do? What was all this for? Oh, are you cured? Your color looks better. Oh, that was easy. I guess we only lost one person. I was so convinced that... Ugh. They're really getting us with like the random like, ooh, just kidding, this person's not dead. And also the, oh, you know, this person is actually really weak, even though they were supposed to be strong the whole time. Arna's like, geez, I'm glad I'm not dead. That's convenient. That Balara is just magically cured. Right? I'm gonna be honest, with the way that this was going, I would have respected the game more if we actually did. If she actually did die, but that's okay.
Reunited with her true love. It looked like one of the biggest stories this world had ever seen was finally drawing to a close.
You're dead, be quiet.
The story
I guess, I don't know, right?
A team of heroes who stood strong against evil, no matter the cost.
Whatever it takes. But whenever one story ends, another begins.
Huh?
Like the story of the Grey Wardens, clearing the remains of the Blight so that the flowers can grow again.
Or the story of Arkandorian Parvus, fighting to bring Minrathous out from under Venatori rule.
But there is Blight, but it's not that bad, I guess?
Or the story of a caretaker, standing watch for new heroes.
Where's the music?
For the Antivan Crows, It would be a story of liberation from invaders and usurpers alike, as Treviso threw off its shackles.
Among the Veil Jumpers, the fall of the last elven
Oh, I
gods
thought
when
you died.
Arthen was reborn.
Also, aren't there more elven gods?
At
So
their
what do we
heart,
do? What happens to them?
Stories are about change.
A man exploring worlds beyond mortal existence.
A woman protecting Docktown at all costs against an unknown future.
An assassin and a demon pursuing justice for the sake of the future.
A student of history, helping the elves regain what they lost.
A dragon hunter forging a new life for themselves.
Or the Griffins, returning to the Grey Wardens.
Or the Dwarven people, rediscovering their lost magic and their connection to the stone.
There are stories of love.
But those stories aren't over.
Yeah, I'm still confused about the Titans.
And we will always be grateful to those whose stories brought us where we are today. And those whose stories will live on with us forever.
Oh, that was weird.
The storm quelled. The sun dimmed. The wolf defamed. At last, we have balanced.
Logain?
Guided. Whispered. And soon, the poisoned fruit ripens.
Huh?
We come.
Is that the secret ending? Did I miss it? Because I think that comes from getting the 3 circles, right? I got the 3 circles. I did get the 3 circles. I did get them 3 circles. Oh. How are they dead? Was that the secret ending? I got the 3 circles. Hold on, let me check. Pretty sure I got the 3 circles. Because that's what you need for the secret ending, right? I think that's the... I need the 3 circles. Where are they? No, not this one, right? These are mementos. That was barely a secret ending. Also, look at this. Now it's out of alignment. Did you read through this? So, what's the other way? In the meantime, if you've read this already, I won't read it, but I might as well read it because they're obviously hinting at something else. So this sounds a lot like they're going for the same sort of like wisp ghost like plot device that Final Fantasy VII is going for, right? Like there's these mystical creatures that are like kind of us representing us or the developers where like we like everything has to go a certain way, right? Okay, something wrong with these circles. Well, I call them circles, but we've never found a complete one, just enough pieces to tell us it was probably a circle once. Being near them makes my skin crawl. My keeper told me that they're just artifacts of the old days of Elvenon, but I know they aren't. He tells me that some of the elves, the Forgotten Ones, and those who followed them, were evil. So some of what they made must be evil too, and that's B. Is that a typo? That's a typo, right? And that's been the source of my discomfort, right? Should we report that? We should get money for this. Oh. So we screw him over and she follows him? Okay, girl, have fun with that. That's a typo, right? So some of what they must be made must be evil too. I'm surprised no one has reported it yet, or maybe I didn't update it. And that's B, the source of my discomfort. But there's a difference between evil and wrong, and these things are wrong. I need to find one that's still intact. Maybe I'll ask Terran to come with me. Saris, first clan of Ursulae. Yeah, so the keeper is dumb and thinks that it's Elven, but it sounds like it's definitely not. But yeah, so there's these wisps that orchestrate everything. That's interesting. I don't know how I feel about this. This kind of is giving like fairies with Bayonetta 3, right? It's like, cool, never asked for any of this. Like this kind of like throws like everything that we've known into chaos again, and like it's kind of stupid, you know, like we didn't need all this, you know what I mean? So that doesn't inspire a lot of confidence in me. Okay. We found it. A complete circle. It wasn't in Arlathan, it was in the Deep Roads of all places. Someone heard that what sounded like holla coming from a fissure. Tairn and I. As the keeper second and first were asked to take a look and see if any of our animals had gone missing. We went down to the deep roads and followed the sound. Could tell by the echoes that they were some ways in, so we got ready for a journey. Eventually, we found them in a chamber farther in. Just as we'd expected, it was dark. I mean, it's dark nearly everywhere in the deep roads, but even the light spell that Tairn had cast started to sputter out when we entered the room. The air felt greasy, almost like we were pushing through it, but we had made it to where the hollow were cowering, and I saw it, a complete circle. I took it. It was strangely cold to the touch. Even now, next to the fire, it stays cold. And there's a marking. White lines and black triangles. I wonder what it means. I don't know how Tairn and I are still alive, but we shouldn't be. We'd been combing through old journals, missives, anything that spoke of the air feeling greasy. That seemed to be the sign of the mysterious circles, and even the broken ones had given off some of that same quality. We found that we were looking for an old scouting report from Clan Sabre. They found a collapsed section of the deep roads that seemed to lead under the ocean. Or at least they reported the smell of seawater. So Tairn and I went there. We got a little deeper than the Sabre scouts, and we found another of the circles. Then we saw them. They looked like a person, though oddly dressed. Gray robe, gray helmet, and a mask. Then they moved, fast, and they were suddenly in front of me, and they were reaching out. But there was something wrong with their arm. It was changing, shifting. We fought ogres, demons, and more than one Templar, but I've never been so afraid. Or so sure I was going to die. I couldn't move. Tairn saved me. She hit it with an arrow in the chest. It stumbled back, and that broke the spell. We ran, but we could feel it behind us, and it was getting bigger. We lost it. I still don't know how, but I'm not looking for these circles anymore. Let the past keep its secrets. Saris, first of Clan Ursulae. That doesn't really give us a lot to go off of, now does it? I'm gonna double check real quick and make sure that that is the... Well, maybe we can go on Reddit and see if there's any theories, but I'm not excited for this, I have to say. Reddit, Veilguard, secret, ending. Is there no one on Reddit's talking about it yet? It shows the Dreadwolf Solas who... No worries. The final symbol is one associated with a mysterious group called the Executors, which described itself as powers across the sea when briefly contacted the Inquisition during... Wait, it contacted the Inquisition? For the moment, we are not your enemy, though it certainly seems like that's about to change. The implication is that the Executors have been pushing and shaping events in Thedas to their current state since Origins, and that they're now coming from wherever across the sea they hail to further exert their will in some way. This is from PC Gamer. I will say that ending up a mysterious new villain in post-credits sure isn't helping. I don't really love the implication that all... Yeah, me, same here. I don't really love the implication that all past antagonists of the series were having their strings pulled instead of being grounded in self-directed greed and ambition. Yeah, same. We can probably expect that this scene is pointing towards the next Dragon Age game whenever it happens. In the past, I'd have predicted DLC, but BioWare said a few times that there are no DLCs planned. It'll probably be a while before... Yeah, I'm not excited about this. And also, I'm also disappointed because, at least from what I remember, I don't think that Veilguard references the Netflix show in any way. Let me double check. Hold on. I don't remember the side quest with the Executor. Inquisition, Dragon Age. But so those were the whispers, because yeah, there was a point when I was doing a side quest, collecting the circles, that Rook was like, show yourself, and then they're like, oh, we're afraid of what you're gonna think of us. But apparently they can reach people from anywhere, which is pretty scary. And I'm curious, like, Dragon Age theory, Thedas is tranquil. Oh, this is from a war table quest? Marked, their symbol is marked in chalk at nearly every Inquisition outpost? Oh, how did I not notice this? Agent Argent claims to recognize it from a ledger belonging to the Comtesse de Biard. The Inquisitor has the options of getting the reclusive Comtesse to cooperate or setting up a decoy outpost to capture the person making these symbols. I remember this war table mission. Either approach connects the symbols with agents of those who speak across the seas. Symbols do not reappear after being removed. Liliana eliminates the Kunari as the most obvious suspects behind the marks, and concludes that someone with ties to those across the seas has an interest in the Inquisition. Although Liliana wants to investigate further, Cullen dismisses it as pointless and argues the entire affair is best forgotten so they can focus on Corypheus. Stupid Cullen. Compliments to your spy master. She is a resourceful woman. Once she traced our agent to Kaimen Brea, the match was ruled in her favor. Tell Sister Liliana to call of her dogs. Save them for Corypheus. We suspect also that she has gotten all she can from Sir Helmuth. A caterpillar on a leaf does not know does not know there is a forest about him. You will hear no more from us. Our intention was to watch, and we have seen enough. Corypheus threatens us all, and the Inquisition is Thetis' only hope for stopping him. Remember that for the moment we are not your enemy. As a gesture of goodwill, we will share our knowledge. May it prove valuable in your upcoming battle. On behalf of powers across the sea, the Executors. I don't remember this. I mean, I remember some of this. And this makes... I don't know what the triangle is for, but it does look like an eye. It actually looks a lot like the white lines on the symbol. Let me see if I can... Let me just delete any sensitive info that I have, and let me bring up the... See if I can bring up my window. Yeah, here. So I was looking at this, and like the first thing it makes me, sure, it could be waves, but I think it looks more like an eyeball, right? It looks like the hardened symbol that Nev or Lucanus has. Executors are mentioned in Varric's book. What does the symbol mean? And there's only one, they talk about only one triangle. Is it like they appear outside of the eyeball? Okay, 3 circles for Veilguard. 3 circles which combine to form the Executor's insignia can be found respectively in Arlathan Forest, in the Necropolis' halls. Yeah, okay. Each time a circle is found, a brief exchange occurs between Rook and the voice of an unseen executor. Or an executor? Anyways. Upon finding the 3rd circle, Rook asks the mysterious voice what they want and why they are here, to which the voice responds, "Not now, not yet, we will show you, soon." If Rook successfully collects all 3 circles, it is revealed that the Executors have allegedly had an outsized impact on the history of Thetis for centuries, guiding and balancing events until the poison fruit ripens. With the events surrounding the Evan years ended, they seem to be getting ready to set their plans in motion. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, wait, there's mention of them in Winter Nights? Dreadwolf take you. An executor attends a meeting of Thetis' best spies to share information about Solas and his plans to restore the empire of the ancient elves. Those across the ocean don't care about Solas' true nature, only about his goals and means of accomplishing them. Charter, the spy of the Inquisition who called the meeting, describes the executor as covered head to toe in dark robes. A mesh... Wait, is Vorgoth an executor? If they can't explain what Vorgoth is he an executor? He doesn't have feet, though, but I don't know if executors have feet. But yeah, this is giving fairies in Bayonetta 3. I don't like it. I don't like this. Like, I don't like how this cheapens everything that happened. The story's already like flimsy enough as is. You know what I mean? Mesh covering the opening of the hood with a voice that could have been male or female, young or old. Before the executor can share their tale, Solas covertly petrifies them. He later cautions Charter that those across the sea are dangerous. So Solas knows about them. Okay. That's something, because I would have thought that even Solas doesn't know about them. You didn't want to warn us about them? You didn't want to warn us about them before you, like, went into the Fade with your simp of an Inquisitor? Interesting. Interesting. I'll watch some videos about it. I think Gurdirthalin. Actually, is that how you say it? Something. Some of the fans' accounts will have theories about this. I tried looking on Twitter, not Twitter, on Reddit, and I don't really see anything. Oh, BioWare clarifies secret ending? No one was forced or coerced or controlled into take. That's what it sounded like, Epler. Yeah, I fought Inaris. Oh, is he an executor? Because he was looking for a body, right? Why is this game giving me so much trouble? Literally, I did everything. And God, this setup sucks. I really need to I need to buy like another headset because everything is getting tangled with everything. This is a horrible setup. Your kind will burn, your past will catch up with you. What? I don't remember that. I wasn't listening. A half-breed between what? Dragons and people? I mean, I was wondering about, because it also says on the tablet, right? On the Dragonfire tablet, saying something about how, like, when the Qunari return or, like, come to a land over sea to here, to Thedas, then, like, the storm will come, right? Something like that. Dragonfire tablet. Veilguard. see if I can look this up. Okay. Don't trust anything not hidden that way. Ancient Kunari made a Dari using dragon blood. A Dari fall beneath the tides. Tide is referenced multiple times. Oh, yeah, so the Kunari, yeah, so the tide as in the people across the sea. And the tablet also says ancient Kunari fled to this land from across the sea. So their gray skin has something to do maybe with being related to people across the sea. The enemy will follow across the sea. Beware the devouring storm. Huh. Adari helped see and fight an ancient enemy. So, dragon fire is necessary to fight against the executors. And Inaris with an army of Kunari since they carried the blood of his people. And there were theories that Kunari were elves mixed with dragon blood. Right. Interesting. If they can weave it in, I'd be surprised if they could, but that's the only way it would work, because otherwise it would suck. Anyways, we don't have very long, but let me see if I can... They do have pointy ears. I have noticed that. We have pointy ears. We definitely don't have human ears. Rook, right? Yeah. I was wondering about that. Because people keep saying that they're keeping rumors that they're that they, like, mix with dragons, right? So, that's interesting. Yeah, I wonder... It sounds like dragon fire is one of the only things that can, like, reveal them or fight against the executors. Let me see if I can boot up Metaphor ReFantasio to play just for literally a couple minutes. That's another game under our belts. In the books. Is there... Do I do game capture? Let me see if that works. I'm gonna guess it doesn't. Oh, yes it does. Okay. My aspect ratio is not good. I need to fix that. I need to try to fix that. 1 second. I had fries today. It's also only a Tuesday. You can't ask... Hi, Instagive, how are you? What an entrance. See if that works better. Okay, that's better. Yeah. We'll take that. No. Excuse me. There we go. I guess. We had to get a new fridge. My parents had to get a new fridge too. It's leaking water. And it's pretty old. We'll see if this new Samsung one works out. If it doesn't, it's fine because we get it from We got it this time from Costco. So, should be fine. We just finished Dragon Age and we're talking about... Oh, that's good. That's right, landlords have to do that for you. Our fridge will connect us. Bonded from the power of fridge. Yeah, I would give this... What would we rate this game? Like, Dragon Age Veilguard. I would rate it... I would rate it like a 7.8. I would say. Yeah, we finished. I'm gonna give it a 7.5. It's above average, but it barely makes it because, like, it wraps up some of the stuff. It wraps up too quickly. I was a sap and I chose the good ending, even though, like, I did want to fuck Solus over. I really wanted to fuck him over, but I decided not to. Because I'm like, listen, I earned this good ending. We might as well have it. Even though he really doesn't deserve it. Yeah. Yeah, there were just certain parts that felt very clean. Some parts that felt grounded, some parts that didn't feel grounded, and, like, honestly, like, the post ending credits, the secret ending, that was, by the way, only 50 seconds. It worried me and it kind of left a bad taste in my mouth when it comes to the game. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I would have enjoyed everything up until before that secret ending, but that secret ending really, like, was like, I don't like that. I don't like that, like, they're going for, like, a Final Fantasy VII thing. It sounds very much like Final Fantasy VII, right? Like, you can't help but make that comparison. BioWare kept saying that there's no DLC. So it's for the next game. So, you know, we have to wait, you know, probably 10, you know, I'll probably, like, get cancer by the time that it comes out. My hairline will probably recede, like, 1 foot back before we find out what it is. So that's worrying. But, you know, we can... Yeah. I really respect... Like, I respect the hell out of the team for, like, they really did their best with what they were given. They really... had a lot of really likable characters. I can tell a lot of love and affection was put into it. The combat was definitely hit or miss. That's one of the only things that I agree on Skill Up with their very scathing review, is that like the combat is not good. It's a little bit too clunky. But I respect that they were trying to do something new, kind of. But I probably would have been a lot more annoyed by the game if I wasn't overpowered by the gameplay. I think they make it a little too slow and deliberate, and I don't like it being possible to get stun locked so easily. What was that? What else was I gonna say? I mean, the game looks gorgeous. The PC release was not good. Yeah, that post-credit ending was bad. It's very worrying. And I also respect, I was trying to lead up to the fact that I respect the fact that they made it not online required. They don't even, like, you don't even have to be on EA Play to play it. And that they promised ahead of time that there's no DLC, which is good, which I appreciate. But it felt very, I feel like for the most part it felt very safe, right? Like, most of the choices didn't feel very significant. Most of them were just like related to the characters and not so much of like world states, right? And also I just find it really silly that, like, sure, it would have been a lot of effort, but like, where would Hawk be here? Where is Hawk in this? Where is, like, all of our companions from Dragon Age 2? Where are they? This sounds pretty important that they would come for that, like, and where is our warden, right? And yeah. And also the fact that, like, Inquisitor out of everybody forgives him, and that... Is Hawk dead? Oh, you can't even hear the music for this one. I'm not going to be able to play for very long, but might as well play a little bit. Oh, wait. Should we... Maybe, instead of playing this game, let's look at the AMA. I have to go in a second anyways. Let's see. Veilguard AMA. How his armor ends up at the lighthouse if you updated? Huh? Wait, no. I don't want to support Game Rant. Where did the AMA... Was it on Reddit that the AMA happened, or was it somewhere else? Dragon Age. Reddit. Veilguard. Devs. Oh, here. Discord Q&A with the developers. I'm already like, oh. Hmm. Oh wait, no. This is from. Why can't Google give me what I want? Okay, 1 second. Let me see if I can pull it up. Oh girl, this thumbnail that the Twitter turns it into is terrifying. So what were people mad about again? Solus knows more about the executors than he let on. Has the blight been cured? The blight is forever changed. The wardens no longer hear the whisper of the calling, but right at the edges of perception they're hearing something. Is that what Antoine was hearing? Was Antoine also hearing the executors, maybe? Right? So does that mean that the executors are also related to the Blight in some sort of way? Okay, I guess if they were working towards the executors, I can kind of respect it at least, because there was no hint of fairies in Persona 3. Bayonetta 3. Docktown, an explorable living area in Minrathous. There's, Balara's content, what happened in parts of the world that weren't Thedas. But Kalsha Rock is another place I'd love to spend more time in. It has a very unique relationship to Dwarven culture, and particularly in post-DATV world. When Inaris is defeated, he's sent back to the Void. That's what's there isn't something anyone really knows, but if you read the Codex entries scattered around Arlathan, it's clear that Inara has touched something darker, far darker and more dangerous than he expected, and now it has his scent, so to speak. Oh, the Eye of the Devouring Storm. Is it the Devouring? Is it kind of like the White Frost in The Witcher? Oh yeah, there are no Tranquil in this game. Oh, there aren't any answers to that though. And are there answers to how Enchanter Fiona manages to like cure herself of the calling? The haunts, those things were at risk to be changed. Transmog, I don't think it should take that much work to implement. Lords of Fortune, Hall of Valor, and Haunts quest line, those could have been cut. Sorry. Okay, and there's no New Game Plus. That's fine. It's a self-contained game. I don't really... Well, I mean, it would be nice to... It would be nice to not have to worry about finding everything again. Oh, people really liked the Varric is actually dead reveal. Oh yeah, what happened to his followers? Oh yeah, Volta. I'm interested in... Okay, they're not answering that. Oh yeah, how could... Sandal should have come back. I still have... What happened to him? Oh, are you hinting that Sandal is also one who's close to the stone? That actually makes a lot of sense. So, Sandal is actually not a trapped elven god baby. I think that's what a lot of people were theorizing, right? That Sandal and Sarah are both elven god babies. They also have, like, old god souls. I guess that's not the case. Sandal is probably connected to the stone. That's sad. How come... Yeah, I was hoping that we'd know... He was strung through everything except for this one. I guess it proves their point, though, because I don't remember. Yeah, Lucanus was pretty disappointing. Romance with Lucanus was pretty disappointing. Okay, I gotta go. Thanks so much for joining. We did it! Now, we'll see if I play it again. I don't know if probably not on stream, but we'll see if I play it again. I don't know. Maybe at the very least do, but I mean, I'd rather save time and just watch it online. But congratulations, everybody. We did it. Thank you for sticking with me. I appreciate y'all so much. It's Metaphor from here on out, I think. Unless... Is there anything else that's coming out that's, like, really important to us? I don't think so. I don't think so. Anyways.